polymers are very expensive for us. Like, insanely expensive. But we need a lot of them quickly. Can Mega Mall give you exercise relaxation? Yes. If you look, here it tells you social relaxation, exercise, gaming, shopping, luxury, drinking, gambling, playing, food, and dining. It basically gives you like everything in one go. But of course, you know, it has a certain amount of capacity, and there has to be people working there for it to actually operate. But somehow this guy has managed to go over there like 3 times and he can't get in. Oh, he's been now. He's been to the Mega Mall. So he's like, yeah, I'm a bit happier. Yeah, the retail on Mars. Brilliant. $35 per day. I'll leave that. We don't need metal. %89 through. We need 300 polymers, so 100's on its way. We need 300, 240 metal. Yeah, we have everything else. Okay. Anonymous name, Walkerbeck. What are you doing? Small grocer's not working. Diner and the space bar. Again, we just don't have enough people. 59 vacant work slots. This is insane. 9 renegades. That's gone up. They are breeding. Isn't there like a spy you can get that cures people's problems? That one, the sanatorium. That might be worth getting, you know. I'm wondering if we should start thinking about our next dome. I don't know. Not really sure where we want it, to be honest.
Funding received.
Topsy, thank you for 23. No wonder you've got problems if you let people do night shifts. Closing them will reduce the vacant work slots too. It would. There's good and bad in doing night shift. So,
research complete.
Like for example, the Mega Mall. Morale 0. Morale -3.
Sector scan.
You basically shut off when people can go though. So then you increase the chance of people not being able to get in. Because it's only open 2/3 of the day. It's hard to know which is better. Connected to the medium dome. You mean the top one? Okay, where's this new power generator? Artificial sun produces colossal amounts of power. How do we build it?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Oh, it's under wonders. That's new. MJ, almost 4 years, dude. You're close. Thank you. Where do we want to build an artificial sun, I wonder? Right in the middle there. I'll probably just put it out the way over here for now. Make sure it's connected to the grid. In 2 different ways. Oh, placing in the solar panels. Oh boy. I forgot about that bit. Dang it. Hang on. I forgot about it doing that. In that case, we probably want it around here, don't we? Let's just basically build it and then build more solar panels around it. I don't know. I think we're unlikely to want this concrete anyway. It's a bit rubbish. Now you can just remove the solar panels. So is it worth just not worrying about that aspect? So we could just drop it here, then put panels around it. We just do that, I guess. Apart from that, that's probably in a bad place. Swear you've seen him somewhere before, MJ. Yeah, probably in the mod room.
Sector scanned.
Some more drones in there. Yeah, this is going to take a while to build. Like 300 polymers is a lot.
Funding received.
Let's get some more stuffs. Yeah, maybe like a dome up here. That we don't need to worry about. That we don't need to worry about. That would be nice at some point. So maybe a dome within range of that. What we could do is just cut this piping across here so we've got more space here. The problem with the hexagonal design is, like, if you want to come north to south here, you just can't do it. We have to move these, aren't we? They're going to be in the way. Maybe build a stockpile for each required resource next to it and put the demand high. Do you think that'll actually help it do it quicker? And we don't need to worry about metal because there's just so much metal here and it's not actually affecting it. Look, it's got 0.8 metal. I think what you have to do is just set the priority high and then the drones will get on with it.
Welcome back, Nutter.
It's waiting for one fuel to resume. What? Okay.
Anomaly found.
Four planetary anomalies found. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, now it's getting done. It's weird, this shuttle workload is low and yet there's lots of things that need doing. It's kind of odd. Come on, get some fuel though. Oh, it's an active work shift. Right, we can get rid of some stuff now.
Funding received. Anomaly analyzed.
1250 research, split life grids. No, we don't. Right, so that is there, I think, because of overlap. Clear the area a bit. 10 buildings not working. What? Seriously, I don't understand where people are going. We have 10 buildings now that are not working because there are no staff. How? You want that voiceover funding received for every money spent in my bank account. Funding received. 10 buildings though, that is not funny. You think they're dying of old age and not breeding? It reminds me of Skylines when you get those population problems in Skylines. It's kind of like that. There's the age groups there. Senior 65. So yeah, we've got a lot of people who are just not able to work. "65 people on Mars are not working. And 98 of them are about to not be working. And we hardly have any kids. I think we've got a bit of a population problem. The comfort level has to be above a certain threshold. But it's a bit of a feedback loop, isn't it? Look. So they're getting a debuff on their comfort level because the shop and the dining are not working. And that's because we don't have enough workers. You're reducing the tech which research the seniors. We are. Retirement age and death from old age happen later in the colonist's life. Maybe that'll bring a bunch of people back to work. Who knows? Well, it's nearly done, so we'll find out. This isn't
Funding
even like
received.
halfway through.
Research complete.
There you go. STEM reconstruction is done. It didn't change the age of the colony, like the numbers in the different groups, but maybe it's changed something else. I don't know. How can we actually tell if that made a difference? There's also a breakthrough which allows seniors to work. Oh, right, yeah. It wasn't that one. So if we go for, let's see, age group. There are 9 middle-aged, 16 young, 8 youth. Try and get a round of young people in. Youths and adults. To sort of help balance things a little bit. A fit party animal. Just turns up to like parties like, hey guys, should we do some exercise? I'm a party animal. Hypochondriac survivor. A hippie. Gains twice as much comfort in gardens and parks. You gotta love it. A sexy glutton. A sexy coward. A rugged gambler. Wow, look at this security officer. Eats double rations, is a gambler and a bit of a nerd. It's amazing. The new tech will increase the time it takes them to reach seniority. Yeah. It means we get better use of out of our like adult age and middle age. But I still think it's a good move to bring some young people here.
Sector scanned.
Missing a drinking, social shopping building. Can't you just go next door? Do you know, part of me just wants to trash this dome and replace it with a proper one. Audit displays. 24 people out of that apartment. 4 people out. That's 28 living quarters. An infirmary, a research lab and a nursery and a shop. It's kind of useless. It would be so much better if it was actually a dome. It would actually provide more services to these two then. The problem is I can't reach it. I'd need to build another drone hub. Sticking the drone hub right back here maybe. And then we can terraform this a bit. I have to move that landing pad as well. Do it. Listen, you lot. Grenade it, nuke it, kill it, squirrel, burn it with fire. Where can we build a landing pad? Fuel, seed, raw metal. We've got a fuel depot here, we don't need another one. Let's get that moved. Well, we can always make a bit more oxygen. No fuel for shuttles. Wait, what? Building is waiting for a fuel. I thought they used electricity. Rockscape, oh god. Save it, something bad is about to happen. A famous rock band called Rockscape wishes to bring their music to Mars for a live performance. They will tour all the different colonies on Mars and have got their own transportation covered. Really? All Rockscape's management needs from us is permission to play and prepare a dome for the event. Option 1, rock and roll baby. All colonists gain 25 morale for 10 days. Number 2, we have enough troubles, don't rock the boat, I say. And 3, because we're the city Mar, costs 100 million, we will need to prepare a dome to withstand the noise levels of an event like this. All colonists gave 25 morale. Wait, what? So the third one just buys more time? I guess. I don't know, I'll just go for option 1, I guess. The dome will crack if you don't prepare it. Okay, hang on a minute. How do we actually prepare the dome? The dome will crack, I love it. Is there an option to, like, prepare the dome for this? The City Mayor option prepares it. Is it going to do it automatically?
Funding received.
That's so rubbish.
Milestone achieved.
Construct a wonder, 5,000. Oh, come on, game. I take it we've just put that thing on. Let me pause it a sec. Oh boy. Stored water, 1,000 units. We've just gone down to -70 on the water. We only just had enough water for this? Basically drained all the water. 5,000 research, that's nice. 4 fuel stolen from Pepperoni. Pepperoni's got problems with security. Does Pepperoni. See, the problem with Pepperoni, it's a very well-to-do place, but there's no security. We may have to kick out some residents and put a security tower in there. This is why we can't have nice things. Water production 50, water demand 121, stored water 2,300. So this thing's consuming Oh, it's consuming 100 until it fills up. Oh, that's fine. I see what's going on. It's basically draining our tanks, which is fine. We've got loads of it. So which dome is actually being prepared? Security station.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Come on, bots. It's taking a while to fill up this thing.
New colonists have arrived.
New suckers have arrived. Young colonists, the best. Get more use out of them. Does this produce waste at all? Probably get rid of them. That's fairly impressive. I don't think, though, if you were going to build one of these, you would leave the lid off. Fairly sure you'd want to put something over this. What do you mean out of bounds? Oh, you're serious? This is the bottom of the map? Oh my god, game. That's like the... Okay. That's the furthest you can go. That's like the edge of the map. I think we can still fit a dome in here. No, it's just building up water. It's on 800 water. 900. I think it's about to go online. Right, so hang on. Excess power 621 research. 400 electric surplus. And this comes online, it should boost. Holy cow. Power production 1000? What? Stored water 0. What's it done with all the water? Stored power 24,000 in the grid now. Holy moly. Our excess power has gone to 1000. That didn't scale very well, did it? If you think about it, that was on 600. It's only gone up by 400, despite the fact we're producing insane amounts of power. How does that work? You can build a big doom there instead of a little one. The big doom? What do you mean, Benna? We have been scammed. I'm not joking. Because that breakthrough, where is it? Converts unused power into research points. That's a complete lie. We was converting 400 excess power into 600 research. Now we're converting 1.4k excess power into 1000 research. So it's gone up by like 400, even though the power went up by 1000. Actual ripoff. It does mean we could turn a lot of stuff off, though. Probably just turn off a whole load of these now. Because that thing's just insane. You guess it diminishes over time? Well, it fell off a cliff. The Mega Trigon. We could build a Mega Trigon. Does this thing, like, what happens when this thing breaks down? You know what? I think I'm going to have Polymer Depot, like, right next to it. To make sure it's always got materials to keep it going. Because you think about it, if you depend on this thing too much, and let's say, I don't know, a meteor hits it, or it just goes offline for maintenance, your whole grid shuts down and everybody dies. Yeah, you can put solar panels around it. But, you know, do we need all these? Like, solar panels take metal for maintenance. We've got loads of metal. These take machine parts. You'd be dependent on accumulators at that point. I think the important thing here is to make sure you've got enough battery power.
Sector scanned.
Control click turns off all wind turbines. Power drops to 947. Look. Just turned off every single wind turbine. And we still have an excess of power. But our machine part maintenance should drop now. So it's currently on 6.1. I reckon that'll drop quite a bit. That's brill. It's like a mini sun in your back garden. So the lighting radius is that, isn't it? So in theory you could put solar panels here. New trade routes, 27 metal for 50 food. No thanks. I think we need to get another rocket here. When this rocket lands, I might commandeer it and send it on an expedition. Should be landing any second. Where is it?
Funding received.
Right, let's find what we want to do. New technologies, resources. There was a breakthrough one there. 5 crew. Get a breakthrough. Explorer gives you new tech. Unknown. Let's do that one. Let's put 5 crew on board. Let's see what we get. You've surpassed my best attempt for colony duration, Dr. Introvertius. What, Sol 143? Yeah, we're doing okay. But we're not yet terraforming in any way. We need to get on that quickly, but I want to do some work on this dome. So, this is going to be interesting. There's no easy way of doing this, is there? We're just going to have to, like, literally trash it. But what do we want to build instead? The Mega Trigon Dome.
Research complete.
Just trash it and put that back. Can we flatten that ground? This is stupid. Why can't you make... Can you not make that sector smaller? That hexagon. Is there no way of making it just... Because I just want to flatten that small bit there. Press R. Oh, thank you. If only it actually told you that. Wait, what? Okay. Instant. Carbonate processor. Improves the atmosphere of Mars by burning waste rock. Research complete. The atmosphere represents the density and composition of Mars, right? Okay. So given that we've got a decent excess of fuel... I thought R was for rotation. I didn't realize it actually scaled it as well. Tells you when you have the landscape until selected. Fair enough. Burning rock sounds feasible. Gamers Raid, thank you for 11 months. Henry, thank you for 3 years, Henry. Sorry I missed that one. Thank you, Gamers. Yeah, I'm thinking we can do a giant wedgie right there. Let's see. All the pipes flow that way, don't they? Electric flows out. If I disconnect all of this. So... there really is no easy way of doing this. I'm going to save it just in case this goes horribly wrong. But if we click... Interesting, we can't just salvage the dome. That's quite a useful thing. Well, I think if we turn it off, everybody might die. I think that's what might happen. If we just turn this thing off, my guess is people will be like... After fully terraforming, what happens to domes? Do you still need them? Maybe. I'm kind of guessing that what we need to do is vacate everybody out of here. So maybe we just do this. And then this, and just salvage everything inside. So that people basically leave. Look at them all. My home! My home's gone. I've got nowhere to live. All the bots are taking over. Get out. Get out of the dome. They're all just legging it to try and find somewhere to live now. I bet we've got loads of homeless people. So we need to wait for all these materials to be cleared, and then we need to destroy this passageway. But we need to wait for everybody to finish using it first. So there's still people in here. We need to be careful. Dude, can you get out, please? Please just leave. Like, go and stay there or something. I can't just turn it off, can I?
Welcome back, Nata.
Right. You'll have no bench to sit on in a minute. Uh-oh, there's a dog in here. Someone's best friend. No. I can't turn it off yet. We need to make sure there's no people in. Okay, I think everybody's out of here. So if we turn this off now. Does not accept colonists, does not consume power oxygen. Okay, apparently the dogs can still breathe. Uh-oh. No, no. Run! Leg it! Oh god, no. No, 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 no. Turn it back on, turn it back on. People are dying. I don't know where they came from. They literally just came off a shuttle, ran inside and was like... Oh my god, just go. Oh, they're like running outside now. Look at this guy. Oh boy, he's gonna die. There's the door. Dude, what are you... Do you know what he's doing? He just ran outside to get some food. How can I stop them from doing crazy stuff?
Breakthrough discovered.
Rapid sleep. Colonists need to sleep for 1 hour and regain extra sanity. What? That was the expedition we just did? Sleep for an hour and regain extra sanity? Get in. That means you get more work out of them and they don't go insane. That is an amazing breakthrough. Yeah, power nap. So, I don't think the game designers thought about how to decommission a building. Because there's nothing... I can't put the dome off limits. All I can do is turn it off. And if I turn it off, I could try filtering. Maybe I could do this. Maybe I'll just say this dome is unsuitable for anybody. They seem to be leaving. There should be a way of just clicking an icon to say off limits and they just leave. And then another one comes back and he's like, no, wrong place. I thought this was for vegans, but apparently not. Wait for it. I predict he's going to run over and get some food from here. As will these two. Dehydration message.
The colonists are on the brink of dehydration. We need to figure out something quick before they die.
Wait, where did this come from? When did we ever have a water problem? Water production 38, water demand 21. But we're dehydrating. How? We have 4,000 capacity, 2,500 stored water, and we're suffering from dehydration. Oh, it's an old message. Jeez, man, that'd be worried. Oh, this is silly. I literally can't get rid of the building.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Let's try salvaging that. Right, how do we actually salvage this building?
Funding received.
Because there's no salvage button. I already tried pressing delete. Don't think you can. Oh, it'll offer you the salvage when there's no more materials inside. Fair enough. Heroic Spartan, thank you for 10 months. What's the time gone? Keep up the great work. Thank you, Spartan. Dommy, welcome back. Five passengers are coming back. Suffocation, what a surprise.
Our colonists are suffocating. We only have a few hours to get them more oxygen before they run out.
Wait, what? Somebody's gonna die because of the game's, like, mechanics, I think. Refrec, I've already done that. Like, I've kicked everybody out. I've turned the building off. There are no materials inside. There's no power, no oxygen, nothing, and I can't salvage it. I press delete. I think it's going to delete it now. But there's no salvage icon. There we go, finally. Right, let's bust this.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Colonists are departing.
They don't know what they're missing. They'll regret it. Right. Two departing colonists. They're missing the dome. Even though we've told them there's going to be a bigger, exciting dome. Dome 2. Was this Meat Feast? This one? I think it was, wasn't it? Pepperoni, Hawaiian. I think this is Meat Feast. Uneven terrain. Lies. Fairly certain that's level. Now he wants pizza. Meat Feast Extreme. $66 polymers. Okay, it's doing all right. Zero from research buildings.
There are Earthsick colonists.
See, all these drones are doing nothing, yet we've told them to clear this area. That should be completely flat now. Oh, come on. Literally just terraform the whole thing. If they build it like that, they'll have a longer distance to run in the, well, through the passageways. I wish you could rotate it like an angle.
Happy anniversary, Nutter. Welcome back, Nutter.
Angles are forbidden on Mars. So it seems. Guardian, thank you for 7 months. Spatial Dragon, thanks for 22. Kowoda, 33. Good afternoon to you. Actually gives us a bit more room here as well now, which I like. Do that, and then what's blocking it going into there, I wonder? Alright, spatial.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned, 1,800. Nice. What? This is crazy. Unlocking objects. I had to get creative with that one. I might get creative with that one. Let's have a look. There we go. That's better. If I'm endorsed way too many games, Eklos, I'm sorry. Press shift for more corners in the passage. If you actually click, you can more or less draw it, I think. Wait, have we got any more things we want to send? New technologies. Let's do that. I think I'd like to get power and water to flow around the outside, if possible. Who's that host? Music Man Loxton, thank you very much for your host there. Well, a raid, in fact. Welcome, guys. Appreciate the raid, thank you. Oh no, you scumbag. There we go. Can you do anything with the flattened bits in the middle of your base? Yeah, I'm probably going to do stuff with it later, but not yet. Right, so we've got that. We've got food nearby. 80 food, that's cool. Now with this, we can build a spire, can't we? So we can build an archaeology spire in the middle. Make sure we've got plenty of people here. Now there's a shopping mall here. So they've got the shopping side of things covered. I think this needs the infirmary, remember. So we'll put that there. Why are you doing the Green Planet stuff to make the world greener? Not sure I understand the question. We're on Mars. We're not making the world greener. I think it needs security station probably here. So we've got accommodation. We could put maybe a diner in here. A large park. Or just to make it, for the hippies, to make it look nice. Alleys. It's not that one, a large garden. You mean that one? Tower in the centre, Chris, is called an archaeology tower, and it's basically a high comfort apartment. Archaeology is angled off. Well, it's only angled from the point of view that we're looking at it. Just notice though, it gives you 3 circles around it, which is kind of nice. Let's just check our oxygen, water. Okay. O2 and water's okay. You can make a dome affiliate with Oni Parks. The problem is that you won't have anybody living there, so it's kind of pointless. The whole reason to put parks in your dome is because they improve the comfort level of the dome. Yeah, but they improve it for the people who live there. If nobody lives there, it's kind of irrelevant. The drone station on the right is not powered. Oh yeah. Good spot. Yeah, I'm much happy with that. 3 wedges is not good. You need a big dome between. Oh, when are we going to make marks greener? That's what we're working towards. That's the next step. Like, we're trying to get to the point where we're we have a good setup, if you like. Because at the moment we have a lot of where is it? Temporarily ill 0. That one, senior, 65 people. So we have a lot of people who are not actually working. So we've just brought in some more youthful people, and we're just rebuilding one of these domes here because we're getting problems with renegades. So we're putting security tower in here, making space for the future, and then we'll start terraforming. Polymer. The question is what kind of building we want this to be. It doesn't actually specialize in anything. What we could do is take people out of here. Like remove the living quarters and just have this as a service sector. That'd probably work, actually.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environment.
The following tech has been revealed on the research screen. Localized terraforming.
Treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
Localized terraforming, Martian-born resilience, and adapted vegetation. Well, seeds are the last thing, really, aren't they? Like, until you've got water and atmosphere. Localized terraforming. Adapted vegetation unlocks the bushes and trees in forest restoration plants. Fully growing bushes and trees are harvested for seeds by drones. Hello. Magnetic field generator decreases the loss of atmosphere due to lack of magnetic field. What? Geoscape dome, a slice of Earth on Mars. This dome has high comfort and increases the sanity of its inhabitants every soul. Blimey. A geoscape dome. What weather is it outside? What, here? Currently 25 Celsius and sunny. Martian bone. Don't take sanity damage when working in outdome buildings. We don't need that.
Funding received.
Eight plus and pouring down Whiteland. Rip. Right, that could take 32 people in comfort now. We need to name it. Meat Feast Extreme. There we go. Why then? How can you be getting snow in June? That doesn't make any sense. What's going on there? Right, how do we get people to move in, I wonder? We've got some homeless people. Maybe they can move in here. You snowed in Alaska, and that's rare, so Mother Nature's crazy. Oh, this is our explorer coming back. Okay, we'll get him refueled. Send him up again. That's what I was. That's what I was thinking. Why not? I thought it was quite common. Let's put a little grocer down there. Quite a nice dome, this one.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Okay. We've kind of hit all the low-hanging fruit now.
Funding received.
A bit low on polymer. Right. This guy's kind of doing his thing. So what do we do with all these wind turbines now? Just leave them, turn them off? Like... Rapid sleep is almost done. Well, of course they are imaginary. If I play a game like this, right, imaginary, it's not a simulator game, is it? Well, it kind of is, but it's not really. Like, it's not a driving game or a flying game or a racing game. If I play those games, they're always more popular because that's what I'm known for. If I play a game like this, or Skylines, the chat is just quieter. That's just the way it is. Also, the weather being what it is, you know, people are going to be outside. Don't worry about it. Sector scanned. How's that automated thing doing over here? Inactive work shift. Are you actually serious? How many days has it been like that? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's been like that forever. That is so annoying. Rapid sleep, here we go. 1 hour's sleep and regain sanity when they do it. Fantastic. What's outside? Some people go outside in the sun. Well, it is a chill game, that's true. And a lot of people who are watching, like, don't necessarily understand the game. They just sit there and watch. It's nearly gone.
Sector scanned. A colonist has died.
Middle-aged.
Analyzed.
Middle-aged death. Alcoholic survivor. You didn't survive very well, did you, mate? Alcoholic survivor that dived in middle age. Like, I don't think you can call yourself a survivor, to be honest. New tech's available for research.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
Oh, shush.
A veritable treasure
Shush.
trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
Every time.
So long as you know where to look.
Every time you get the veritable treasure trove speech. Right, the following texts have been revealed. Martian copyrights and terror tourism. Tourists pay 50% more funding to come to Mars. Receive 100 tourist applicants. What? What was the other one? There it is. Licensed Martian copyrights for use back on Earth. Earn 2,000 funding. The tech is repeatable and can research multiple times. Right, okay. Yeah, I bet, Nicholas. I bet they are deserted. Right, smacking through that. Dozer roving. Need to line up what we're doing next. Right, I think we're at the point where we can start focusing on some terraforming stuff. Carbonate processor converts waste rock into CO2, improving the atmosphere. That's one of the ones we could start on.
Research complete.
GHD factory burns a mixture of fuel and locally extracted carbon to release the greenhouse gases. So Could do that one as well. Terraforming effect 0.25% per sol. So how many of these should we build then? $10 or $20?
A
Really?
colonist has died.
A loner Martian-born whiner. Oh no, we'll all miss you. Suicide? He couldn't take it anymore? Just an adult as well? Low sanity? Residents in the apartments? Wow. That's quite scary. What was that laser thing? We need some laser defense. Is it the power? Mids laser, there it is. We need to get some of these. I'm not having all this stuff being trashed. Especially this. Hang on a sec, we need one here. Being protected by a laser array.
Funding received.
Let's try that. Short range laser. Yeah, it's just its coverage zone, I don't know. You'd think like the laser could be combined with the tower, and if you put it near a tower, like it increases its range or something. That would kind of make sense. Group Pierre 78, thank you so very much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much, sir. If you just got gifted a sub, Grut Pierre is your man to thank. Thanks for your support.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Alright, so what else do we need? Just need to watch the power when these lasers come online. Because their consumption's quite high, apparently. 10. That's not so bad. 10 power each. I'd been led to believe...
Complete.
Been led to believe they were quite high. Global parameter water.
To the nut house.
Water is increased by evaporation from lakes and by completing special projects. Now, terraforming special projects are available in the planetary view. They're marked in green. Completing them will advance our terraforming efforts. Send a rocket on an expedition to complete a terraforming special project. Okay. Unlocks greenhouse gases. Okay. Capture ice asteroids. Okay. get any more people? There's only 3 people living here. Really? Let's get a nursery. How am I heating up the planet so fast? These guys. These guys are doing the job. Athena 1. Athena 1?
Sector scanned.
Import greenhouse gases. 600 mil, 30 fuel, 3 days, 2% cloud, 1% temperature. Capture meteors. Trigger a meteor shower that will yield some valuable resources. No. $100 fuel, 15 parts, 5% water outcome. Let's do that. Can't believe there's only 2 people living here. What on earth is going on? How is that terrain not even?
Funding received.
Buildings with depleted deposits. Okay, the water's gone. Whoa, that's pretty low as well. Let me slow it down. I think we've got a water problem here. Hang on. Did we tap the water underground yet? We had a nearby water somewhere. That one. It's being hit up. But probably need to have another one.
Funding received.
Yeah. Over 23. Yeah, we need to get another one online. Trouble is, the next one's like 11,000, 24,000, 12,000. Looks like water's going to be a bit of a problem, eh? Mace, how you doing? How else do we get water? Just the vaporators? One water production, as opposed to this guy is generating 5. I'm absolutely certain that Elon would be proud of this. What's that waste rock's gone? We should get another one in there. Temperature's going up.
Sector scanned.
You'd very much go to Mars when Elon starts it, but tickets are expensive. 1 million people going to Mars. Each ticket will cost $200,000. If you lived on Mars, Chris, and you look back at Earth, I guarantee you'd want to come to Earth. Like, Mars is nothing but just orange dust, low gravity and unbreathable atmosphere. Like, what is the attraction apart from the novelty factor? What is it, like 8 months to get there? And then 8 months to get back? That's a lot of your life just lost in a space rocket. Never mind just being there and going, whoa, it's dusty. Well, getting to Mars is one thing, getting back's another. Don't forget, they've got to either take enough fuel to get back or ship fuel over there to bring people back. Like, it's not an easy problem. I don't think it's 4 years, I think it's 8 months. But the thing is, they have to wait for the rotations of the planets. Because there's like a point where Mars is, you know, on the other side of the sun, as it were. So, yeah, it's like a cycle. And there's only certain launch windows and things like that. Oh, you'd be stuck there for a while. You can't just go and come back after a week. Yeah, it's the escape energy for or the delta V out of Mars is definitely less than Earth. But you've still got to have enough fuel to break orbit out of Mars, set your direction back to Earth, and then deorbit yourself into Earth. Those other DLCs, Speed. You think they'd open the door? New colonists have arrived. Wait for it. 2 Earth colonists are left. Come on, welcome to your awesome new home. Now get to work. And don't sleep for more than an hour. Where are they all going?
New colonists have arrived. Colonists are departing.
You better be going here. There we go. Straight in. Service buildings are full. Shopping. They don't really have a shopping room. I don't think. Shopping, gaming. Converts waste rock into CO2, improving the atmosphere. How many of these do we need, I wonder? 0.4% per soul. It's a bit awkward to lay out these. Do you need waste rock? I actually don't know. I'm kind of assuming that bots are going to bring the waste rock over from all over the place. Mate, I'm thinking if we just put a like a... I don't know. I've never used it. So we just put... We'll just put one down and figure it out. I'm assuming it needs power. That's how it goes. I've been playing Jurassic World Evolution. Travel to Mars between 150 and 300 days. The best launch windows happen every 26 months. I wasn't far out there when it said 8 months. Taking the average. That launch window is the kicker. Because it works both ways. Like by the time you get there, you've pretty much got to wait for the next window to come back. So you've got to stay there for at least 2 years. That's not fun. Average comfort 51. Exactly, Bigfoot. But with KSP, you can accelerate time, right, to get your launch windows back down. I want to see what happens with the rock. Is there too much room in it? We've got empty space reserved for future use. 50 machine parts, that's a lot. Wait, what? Why were they never completed? Oh my god, what? No metal? Oh my god. That has been like that for a long time.
Resources are low.
What, down to 65? Are you kidding me? I told it to make these fuel constructions ages ago, and because that metal is outside of range of the drone, like, the game doesn't say to you, this is not going to be built. It doesn't tell you that. This thing doesn't say, we cannot build this. Like, there's no warning, no message, no feedback. You have to notice. And it's been a long time since I asked those things to be built.
Funding received.
I'm going to change game, aren't I? I wanted to see that built before we kick off with Sunday Night Trucking. It was hours ago when I built that. Kevin, 1980, thank you for 11 months, Kevin. That's nuts, that thing.
Sector scanned.
Come on, bro. Nearly done. I don't think so, Bob. There'd be a riot. Man, it takes a while to build one of these things. There we go. Wowzers. This is accelerated time. Look how long the construction takes. Raising the ground by landscaping costs less waste rock. Lowering the ground by landscape produces more waste rock. Nice. That's going to help us in our terraforming. Maybe you could use another artificial sun and have it sync with the other one. So there's one producing power all the time. We have 700 excessive power. If we have another one of these things, we'll have an insane amount of power. I'm not sure why we need two. Right, so if we put a bunch of these down, kind of hoping they'll just... Maybe not that black. There you go. It started to produce CO2. Cool. Nice, I like that dome. Sadly, we shall have to leave it there, because I've got to switch game. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was pretty good fun, I thought. Yeah, bye-bye to Mars. Hello, Eurotruck.